Alright, and welcome back to the Entropia universe here on Whelp Squad TV. I know it's been quite a while. Some things have changed. I've upscaled a little bit on the equipment that I'm using. The Angel set that I have there is limited, but I do have a set of 5Bs now. And I have an Omegaton A105. It's an overcharged. It's one of the overcharged ones. But we're not going to be using that one. We have a special rifle I've been working with here. This guy right here. So it's that same R-Matrix LR25, except this guy... Oh, I could probably go buy some damage enhancers for it. Is there an auction here? If there isn't an auction here, we're just going to go out. We should be fine with 4. I don't think there's any auction down here. No. Not in the underground. But we should be fine. I think even at tier 4, I think it was 58 DPS with that amp, so that should be fine. I have never hunted Togolossi before, so this is going to be an interesting experience. No idea how they're going to be. Alright, let's get out there a little bit. So that's the gun that we want right there. Is that the big one? There's a big one out here. So, all right, let's take care of this mature first. As far as I know, mature shouldn't give me any trouble at all. So this is going to be a test to see how their damage distribution is. Oh, that was 100% deflected. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be absolutely fine. Let's get one of these guys going. Alright, this is gonna be the test though. This guy has 1,000 more hit points than that one we just killed. And it hits like a truck. This one hits for up to 136 damage, broken into the 3 stats, impact, cut, and stab. I seem to be okay. Most hits are being deflected totally. If he crits me, if he crits, I'm dead. But that's about it. We're totally okay. Oh, that's not bad. All right. I don't like seeing tears on the armor because I know it's taking decay. So these are good. These guys are really slow moving. So having a ring with some acceleration, definitely a good idea for these guys. Can take a lot of their health down before they get you. And right now, I've got the second best one in game for that. What do we got? Yeah, Hermetic Ring augmented, and then I've got an Ares Ring improved. The perfected Hermetic really isn't worth the extra money. I think it's triple the price of the augmented for an extra 5%. I don't know if that's really worth it. If you got a really good deal on one, like under 600 ped, maybe it'd be worth it. But 20% seems to be just enough of a difference where it's really worthwhile for the money. Now that's out of range. How far out can I hit these guys? Is he closer? Oh, that's a young. Let's try a young. Youngs are only 1,400 hit points. I feel like on the youngs I can even switch to a smaller gun if I wanted to. I can almost kill these guys before they reach me. Not good loot, but that was an easy kill. Very easy kill. Alright, we're going to try for that provider back there. Well, I thought these guys were going to be a little bit of a challenge. I was very, very wrong. I'm just curious to see how many points we're getting for these guys. Do we have a mission for them? Alright, this isn't old. How many points? Was that 15 points? And that was 30 ped? Not bad. Alright, so it looks like these guys have definite loot potential. They have enough hit points, that's for sure. Like I said, these providers have 2,800 hit points, and they're hitting for a max of 136 damage. I already lost a damage enhancer? Ah. Damn. Alright, so at 2,800 hit points, what is that? With the K and everything, maybe like 12 ped to kill one of those providers? Something like that. So I guess they better have some decent loot. Ah! Okay, good. Sound and everything's working. I think that if they had a larger group that was just youngs and then maybe even matures, I could hunt these guys with just my jarhead. I think that might work. Yeah. Oh, big and spawned. Let's get some distance. That's not bad. There we go. Nah, that should be a decent amount of hit points taken away by the time he reaches me. I'm trying to make my angel set last as long as I can, so... If I can keep mobs, slow mobs like this away from me for a long period of time, that ain't bad. Yeah, over half of his hit points gone by the time he reaches me. He's 2,800 hit points. Oh, that was a hijacker wishing me luck on the hunt. What do we got? I'm wondering if we can drop down in size. If I can save this gun. Save this gun for something bigger. Because I have one right here. That's just 1 damage enhancer less. And then we can take the damage enhancers off of it and put it on this one. But this one didn't quite have as fantastic a tier. So if I can get the other one to tier 6, that would be awesome. Okay. Tier 3. Okay. Yeah, this is a good decision. These guys, this isn't difficult at all. So now we have a gun that's going to be even higher tier available that'll have enough TT on it for a full hunt on an even bigger mob. So that'll be really good. I'm thinking about trying some Teledon, but I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I got to pick one. Oh my god, that's kind of scary, them all moving together like that. Holy cow. That's a little scary looking. I'll take that one. All right, this one we're just gonna eat all of this damage. Somebody actually bought a bunch of them? I mean, I'll put them on auction. I don't... I guess I'll put some on auction. I've been spending a lot of time on this trip to Arcadia hunting a Wiko, actually. Wiko's been my main mob I've been grinding, because I can kill them with just the base R-Matrix LR25 with that overcharged A105, and that, as far as I can get, is fairly eco killing on them with my Jarhead armor. So that's been a really good grinder for me so far. Good level to HP ratio, so skills are going up pretty quick. And I actually I had a 390 ped Hoff on Owikos this past week, so that was good. Had a 100 ped global and then a 60-something ped global on them too. So been looting some guns and stuff, and the guns have quite a bit of markup, so they're a really good option as a grinder. Mission ain't half bad either. Kiana, if you got a little bit more damage, for me they seem to be... Maybe if I have, like, the next... Like, if I was using this gun, it would be fine. This level of damage for grinding Kiana to make it worthwhile for me. But I think for right now, Owiko seemed to be a better size. Because Kiana's starting to get a little bit more health. And even with Jarhead and 5Bs, they still, like, the Guardian... I think it's Guardians. They're level 30. They put some holes in that armor. But these guys, up to Provider, I can't, but we're going to see, he's going to crit me one of these times. One of these guys, he's just going to crit me. And that's going to be it. And then we're going to see how much damage they can actually do. Ugh, that was rough. Definitely more of a chance on these guys for something big than on a lot of the mobs I've been hunting. I mean, hell, I had my biggest Hoff I've had since my largest Hoff ever on Longtooth Mature. I had a few weeks ago on a Tracegaron Provider. I had a 600 and something ped Hoff on a Tracegaron Provider, so Tracegaron Provider has like 800 and something health. The Providers of these have 2800. Olds have over 2k. I can't remember how much. Oh my god, stop tearing my armor. Stop. I don't want to see that on my limited armor. Oh, I see a green dot. Somebody's coming out here. Nothing. Alright, so we got somebody else out here. It's going to be hopefully pouring some pet into these guys. Maybe they're heading into the next cave. That could be too. I wish I could find a guardian in here of these guys and see how much HP he would have. He'd probably hit like a truck though. Dang, not good. Come on. There we go. Ugh. That hunting tax ain't no good though. That is a lot of hunting tax. But I've always wanted to try these guys out because I kept seeing them on the list and I was like, they're hitting way too hard for me with the armor I got right now. But then I finally got the set of Limited Angel. I was able to piece together over time, so I got that, and I was able to afford the 5Bs and a couple other things by selling one of the really... There's a crit, a high TT FAP that I had that I wasn't using anymore because I had the gyro. Percent tax, it's 5% here. It's 5% for the Togolossi here, I believe. If that's what this is. I would have to leave the land. I'd have to leave this area, go back up to the surface, and then come back down and then see if there was a percent tax. It lets you know in the notifications. Like every time you enter a new area, it should mention it. Sometimes it doesn't though, which is weird. I like it better if I can hunt in an area where it's like 3 to 4%, somewhere around there. 2.5 is great. If you can find an area where it's only 2.5, that's great. And then if you can find an area where there's no hunting taxes, ugh, that's golden. Guess it's okay if you're... Yeah! Definitely. So, like, for me, if I was to do long-term grinding of a mob, I wouldn't pick an area probably that has the 5% tax like this. But this is something I've always wanted to try, so I thought it was a fun idea. And so I haven't been too terrible. These past, I don't know, the past two haven't been great, but I had a 30 petter and like a 25 petter earlier, so I had definitely something to bolster the loot pool for myself. They're showing like they can hit big. The youngs have 1,400 hit points. Matures have 1,800. I think olds have 2,200, and then the providers have 2,800 hit points, and they hit for up to 136 damage. Spread out between impact, cut, and stab. So they've got potential. Definitely the potential. Damn. They treat me nice when I first got here. Viek, what do you normally hunt? What are some of the mobs you normally go after? Farming spiders on Cyrene? Nice. I was just at Cyrene. I liked the mobs. What I don't like is what they did. Don't. What is it, 8? There. Finish this guy out, and then I gotta reset. Because sometimes I hate the new aiming system. The aiming system is garbage now. So I was just on Cyrene. What they did, like, they originally had so much more of the planet open, and now the idea is that we have to progress in the Cyrene storyline to reopen it up. I mean, I would have had more land to open up with the storyline rather than having everything open and then everybody getting relocated to a small little island. That kind of threw me off a bit. But the mobs there, I've always been a fan of them. I love the Zelodoth. Zelodoth are really fun. The one mission chain I wanted to do there, and I didn't stick around to finish it, is the refurbished FAP one. That one for that refurbished heart. The 6th tier one, the refurbished heart 6, looks like it's actually really, really good. They're saying it's super economical to use. Ooh. These guys are now looting like garbage. There's a big one. Let's do that one. Come on, biggin'. I started the epic one a bit. I just put a couple Zelodoth kills on there. I actually went and killed a bunch more of the male Zelodoth. I finished the first 100 male Zelodoth one. And then there was a few other ones that I was just doing random hunts on things. I only stayed there for 2 days. I've been having a lot of luck on Arcadia, and I'm hoping, because if I don't get anything good on these, I'm hoping I will have at least cycled enough to head back into the system to have a good shot at something else, like Teledon. So Teledon's probably gonna be the next big game I'm gonna be going after sometime. Only problem is selling anything on that planet. Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. There's not enough of an economy there. The hides on these things, I don't... See, here's... Great. That worked. I don't know. I'm going to put them up on auction for like 110% and see if they sell. Because that was obviously a fluke sale whenever that happened. So I don't know, 110, like 115%. I'll put them on auction to see if anybody wants them. I mean, they're a really cool looking hide. All right, that's pretty awesome looking. Much better. 106, 30, 27. That helped even things out a little bit. Saving up slime hide. Slime hide. Is that something from Cyrene? Okay, I know that my armor was not full TT when I had it, when I started with it, so I'm not too nervous. Yeah. That's not too bad. There's a lot worse mobs out there for being... They're not attacking that fast. I think that's the big saving grace for me. Jelly worm. Okay. Gotcha. I wonder if it would be worth it grinding the youngs of these guys for this mission chain. I think it awards 5 pet of a skill. I can't remember what it is, though. Any long-term goals? Yeah, I got a couple. Biggest long-term goal right now, hitting level 40. So I can unlock coolness, and then once I do that, I'm gonna totally switch my gameplay for the most part, other than doing a few fun big stream hunts like this, you know, and be able to stream with hunting some big mobs. My core grinding is gonna shift entirely to smaller mobs and going to melee. I'm gonna be going to melee and then also BLP. I'm gonna shift away from laser to BLP. I'm gonna buy a B stamp and start going for the BLP stuff. Maybe BLP Pistolier is my plan. That's just one of the things I definitely want to do. I want to acquire a Gyrofap 30 Smuggler, which they seem insanely rare. I haven't seen one for sale in like a year and a half, I think, and then like a year and a half ago I wasn't in a position to be able to get it. Or at least I didn't want to sell the things that I ended up selling some things to redistribute some peds, so now I'm able to purchase one. But they're pretty hard to find. Did this thing just hit 4? You know what we can do? I never put the damage enhancers back on here at all. That could be part of the reason why we're having an issue with them not dying quite as fast. Bravo, Greg. Bravo. I thought I had a full set of damage enhancers on here, too. I guess I didn't. That was a little bit of a waste. Definite shame. Oh, that's night and day. That was a little stupid on my part. Wasting TT on a high-tiered gun when I thought I had it enhanced up. Now the providers are gonna die. Die, bastards, die. As far as long-term mob grinding missions go, I'm probably gonna put a little bit more time into the Awiko while I'm here on Arcadia. And then the mission that I'm going to try to put most of my time into is actually Longu, because Longu give rifle skill as a mission reward. Not that high of hit points. I can go through and kill 300 or 400 of them during a hunting session, and it doesn't take that long. So I should be able to get the 5k and then the 10k of that knocked out in not too long of a time. So really, that's what I want to focus on right now. But I haven't been off planet. I haven't been off Calypso in so long. So I wanted to kind of take a round of all the planets first before I headed back and start, and buckled down and started with the hardcore grinding on something. So I'm probably going to stay on Arcadia another week, and then I'm going to head to Entropia for a couple days, and I will 100% make sure I get some streams from Entropia, because if I'm going to be on Entropia, I'm going to be hunting dragons. So that I will 100% show you guys, and I may keep that nicely tiered R matrix that I have. What is this? It's this one right here. I may keep this guy right here, get some damage, 5 enhancers for it, and then use that guy on Entropia for hunting big dragons. That might be what I do. Not big, I can't hunt big dragons, but I can at least hunt some pop dragons that aren't just youngs. Because it's amazing what you can do with Angel and 5Bs. I'd love to see a small set of swirls on these guys, just a little something. Doesn't have to be big. Does not have to be big, but I'd love to see something. Oh my god! Two enhancers in the same frame. Oh. That hurts. That's why I like, as far as enhancing guns and stuff, I like the LLC series. What is it? ISIS LLC series. Because it's slower attacks with higher damage, so you burn through enhancers a lot less. I couldn't find an LR25 though. Well, that was a little bit better. Not as good as we need, but better. Could not find an LR25, and definitely couldn't find one with high tiers. Would I ever want to own an unlimited set? Well, the idea is, for my means, I wouldn't want to own a set of armor like that unless I got insanely lucky. I mean, right now, I'm fine with, I could show you guys what I got. I'm doing okay right now. I've got this set right here. So I have a set of tier 2 and 3 Jarhead. So, add... These are your protection values right here that I would be going off of. Add 5Bs to that, and you're looking at, 35... 35, what's that? That would be 32 and 31, something like that. 31, no, it'd be 24. I think it's 24 for stab. But it's a decent amount. Jarhead is perfect for me. It was not that big of an investment. It was around TT plus 1100 ped. If I wanted an unlimited set of Angel, I could sell a lot of things and afford it. I could afford it, but it would have to be a really good deal for me to afford it, but I could do it. And it would take up all my peds, and that wouldn't be worth it to me right now. So I feel like I got my peds distributed the way I want to right now. I've got my rings that I wanted. So I've got the Hermetic ring augmented, and I've got the Air Ace ring. I've got the 5Bs and the Jarhead. I have my limited set of Angel, which I put the 5Bs on for my occasional hunts. The only thing that's missing from the entire equipment, because I have the not the hypercharge, the overcharged A105, which is a really nice amp. And the only thing I'm missing is a decent healing device. That's the only thing that I'm looking for now. So I love my Gyro 14. Gyro 14 is an awesome fab. I'll show you the stats on the thing. Mine is awesome, especially because of its tier. That's the only reason why it's as good as it is. So I actually got this thing up to tier 5. So it's not fast, but for its level especially, because I'm not that high level paramedic. I just hit level 18 paramedic, I think. So I can use the bigger one, the one that I'm looking for. If any of you guys know anybody that has it that wants to sell it, or you've seen one, the GyroFap 30 Smuggler is one I'm looking to get. I have a forum post on it and everything. I've been looking for it for over a month now, and nobody's had one for sale yet. But that's the last piece of the equation I'd really love to get. So hopefully at some point I'll be able to locate one. But yeah, other than that, I'm really quite happy gear-wise. For my current level, for like where I am with laser sniper and stuff. There's one. Got it. I want to check what that treasure map was. I have no idea what that was. Thank you. All right, that just made this hunt worth it. Interesting. I'm gonna take that gun back to Cali and sell it there. That's a good little tip if you're just visiting to other planets and stuff, but your home base is like Calypso. If you loot a whole bunch of guns and maybe they're not selling that great on those planets because that's where you loot them, just wait and take them back to Calypso. You have a much bigger market, and it's obviously harder to get off-world guns there, so if you were to put them on auction on one of the other planets and then somebody bought them from that auction like that, it's an extra charge. It's an extra couple ped, and then I can't, it's like it's 2 ped if you want it within 12 hours, and I think it's like 6 ped, something like that. I can't remember the exact cost if you want it delivered immediately, but it's nice to have it available on Calypso. Some people really love getting the off-world guns. Yeah, I love those guns. The Ardners are great. Let's take a look at which one we got. S&B Ardner 42. 117%. That's not bad. That'll sell. Somebody will love that. I got these guys too. These are the ones that I got when I was on the Owiko. This is the nice one. PBR 37. That's a nice little markup right there. I got that off the Owiko. Gotta readjust there. Got them spindly legs. Gotta make sure to hit the torso. I'm glad it's not a PvP zone or I'd be wasting pet. 20 swordsmen. Eh. Alright, and then that's the other one right there. The PvP 37. So these are the 3 guns I've looted so far on my trip to Arcadia. Not bad. Alright, let's see if I can get another one. We're coming down to not having too much ammo left here. Let's see if we can get one more. Let's see if we can end on a high note. I think with the help of that global, we should break even. I'm thinking we should break even. With my current setup the way I have it, without using the overcharged A105, I factor in about 50 to 55 ped of decay per a 400 ped hunt. That's normally how much I take out for my average hunt right now is 400 ped. So it's 400 plus that 50 to 55 ped for decay. If I was doing a hunt with the overcharged Omegaton, which has a high TT value and it's less ammo, more decay on the amp, it comes out to about 120. It's 120 to 125 ped, depending on what my armor decay is. So that combination means I can stay out hunting longer. So I can stay when I'm just grinding something like Owiko. When I'm out hunting Owiko, that gives me a much longer grind session. But it's just not the damage I'm looking for when I'm going for the bigger mobs. And really, this amp, I could show you this amp that I'm using. Limited amps have come a long way. Everybody used to be scared to death of using limited amps for normal grinding, for just going out and hunting mobs. Maybe like the low-end shears or something like that when you're not putting too much money through. It was a different story. Maybe there was a couple that of the low damage ones, like 4 or 6 damage amps that weren't bad. But you getting up to an amp like around 20 damage or something like that, then you were starting to run into economy problems. Well, this guy right here, even at this markup, and there is a store actually in Medusa. If you go to the Medusa teleporter, I can't remember who owns the shop, but there's a guy there. He sells them for 143%, which is a huge difference. And it increases the eco of any weapon that you put it on, as long as it fits properly. It doesn't decrease it. It actually does help with the eco. You can't say that for a lot of limited amps. Especially a lot of the limited crafted ones. So really, the R Matrix series of weapons and amps changed the game dramatically. I mean, it's basically all I use now. But I did get the overcharged A105 for long-term grinding because it was a much better option as far as long-term eco, and it's. I think it was about 1% difference, I think it was like a full ped. Out of 100 ped spent, I think it was a full ped difference as far as eco goes. So it was worth the peds, with how much I intend to be hunting over the next few months. What efficiency you have on your weapon with your amp? What efficiency you have on your weapon with your amp? With an LR, with the LR25, with that amp, I think at the markup that I got it at, I believe it was around 2.92. I think it was like 2.92. So it was relatively high. With the unlimited amp, so like when I put on the overcharged Omegaton A105, then it brings it up around to the 2.95, which is that full. If you're going off of an incremental system of saying 3.0, let's say 3.0, if you change something 0.03 on that system of 3.00, if you change something 0.03, that's a full percent of that. As far as I'm concerned, in my mind, if I'm doing that math right, that's a full percent. So that would be 1 ped out of 100 that would be different on every hunt. Every 100 ped spent would be 1 ped different. Roughly speaking. So the gun by itself, I think is like it's like 2.905 or 2.91. So the amp brings it up to 2.92 or 2.93, something like that with its markup. So it does actually bring it up a bit. And I mean, for its damage, for a 28 damage limited amp, for especially when you want to really try and kill bigger things, it's such a worthwhile investment. I haven't experimented with any of the bigger ones yet. I'm waiting until I get 35 range laser damage. Once I have that, I'm going to start experimenting with the ISIS LLC 30. I actually bought a whole bunch of ISIS LLC 30s when I saw them cheap on auction. I bought like 3 or 4 of them. I have them in storage because they're being looted more and more sparingly. So I wanted to make sure I have at least a few of them in storage to play around with. And once I get that, they have an R Matrix amp that adds 33 laser damage. So once I have that on there, that'll be nice, unenhanced damage. I'm not sure what the eco is going to be on that though. That's the only thing I would have to do. I would test it out and I would check the rating on it first. But all right, I want to get one more kill. We got to kill one more big one. Let's take, gotta get one more kill for you guys. Let's find one big bastard and kill it. There's one. You know what? Screw it. We got 2 more. We got 2 more, guys. I'm still gonna get to that I saw that little one appear there, but we're still gonna get to that provider, okay? All right, this is for all the marbles right here. 2 more mobs. Come on, Schleppy. No. Oh, there is a row of providers and olds. Alright, here we go. Sir, could you stop dodging, please? Thank you. Come on. Ah. Dang it. I find it odd that we can spawn vehicles underground. Or I guess like flying vehicles. I would think they would have found a way to limit it so we can only spawn land vehicles, but I guess there's enough room. I guess it just hurts the immersion. I'm going underground to fly a plane. Alright, so I told you guys it's a roughly speed, and I'm saying it's going to be a little bit more. So, like, I'm using all the enhancers and stuff. Let's say with the enhancers, 60 ped decay. Let's say 60 ped decay on top of a 400 ped hunt. So, 460 peds are total. And don't get alarmed, we have a gun. We have a gun to add to this. 40 ped loss? You know what? I'll take it. That's not half bad for a bunch of mobs that have a lot of hit points, and then to go out there. I didn't kill that many of them. I didn't kill enough of them for it to have been a really fair hunt as far as, loot percentages go. I mean, what is that? What did I get? 90% TT return? That's not bad. 90% TT return on only a 400 ped of ammo hunt on things that take like 10 ped to kill each. On average. So that's not bad. I'll take that. I'll sort through that later. But at any rate, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Look for my streams more frequently now. I used to do this pretty often, and I tried to take a bit of time off. I had been streaming with my group. Whelp Squad TV streams many different games. There's actually 4 of us that stream on this channel. My name is Greg. My friends Steven, Christian, and Josh also stream on this channel. Josh streams every Thursday. He plays games like Euro Truck Simulator, Omnibus, and OMSI. It's OMSI Bus Simulator. And he's going to be trying a new railroad simulator that both me and him are going to be playing in the coming days. And we play other games too, like Dead Island, Killing Floor 2. We've been playing Apex Legends recently. We've been having a lot of fun with that. And we're going to start streaming that. So if you guys think any of those games sound fun, as well as some more Entropia, hopefully we can see you in the future. Oh!
Now handle
I think I heard a follow. Cryptic, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. And yeah, definitely coming days, expect a lot more from Entropia, because this is a lot of fun coming back to. So, everybody have a good night, and take care.